Welcome back. Shares of Chinese EV maker Xpeng in focus following a Q3 earnings report that saw the company miss on delivery estimates as well as issuing some brutal 4Q numbers. Yeah, a little bit of a surprising market reaction here. I think this really reflects more of them striking more upbeat tone in terms of deliveries for the next couple months here, but really not a great quarter from Xpeng.
Yeah, quarterly vehicle deliveries, they hit about 29,570. That was a 15% increase year over year. You also saw that reflected in revenues. That jumped by about 19.3% year over year. And ultimately here, it's just about how they're going to kind of maintain the margins going forward too. The quarterly gross margin, that was 13.5%. That actually moved lower, ticked down by about 0.9% year over year too.
Yeah, and the quarterly deliveries, quarter-over-quarter deliveries keep declining. The company's now predicting that this current quarter will see the fourth straight quarterly decline. It's interesting to see the shares trading higher. A little bit confusing, I got to say. The company.
Is this a Julie Hyman short covering rally? I know you love those short positions, Julie.
I don't know. I haven't had a chance to look at the short interest in this stock, but it is a little bit unusual here. I mean, of course, you got to figure that at some point things are going to get a little bit better for the likes of Xpeng and some of the other China-based companies when reopening happened, because some of what's going on here, it's difficult to ascertain exactly how much, but certainly some of what's going on here is because of what's happening in China right now. People aren't going out and buying cars if they can't, you know, if they are not being made, if they can't leave their homes, et cetera. There is very little short interest in this stock.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how short interest works for ADRs, to be fair.
Julie, note, I will say this, though, and I'll put myself out there to get dragged on Twitter. If this Xpeng's quarter, I mean, it was very disappointing. It really was. Now, what does that mean for Tesla? What's the read-through? How's Tesla doing in China right now? Because if Xpeng had this type of quarter, you would have to think Tesla's probably also not necessarily having a great fourth quarter in China, which has been a big key growth driver for their business and the stock price.
Yeah, we can also keep an eye on shares of NIO. They're expected to put some of their monthly numbers out there tomorrow as well, so perhaps we'll get that update on December 1st at the top of the month there. But again, yes, coming back to what the signals in China, where the demand is at. And we have seen a shift sentiment-wise within the region for more of the homegrown brands to actually have better favorability versus a US-grown brand. And a Tesla, this has larger implications perhaps even for how a GM or a Ford might do selling into the region too, near term.
Yeah, it seems like Xpeng, though, competes more directly with, you know, like there's different classes of the EVs when you look at the Chinese car market, right? So Tesla and BYD probably are the most direct, right, for Xpeng, and then you have NIO and Li on the lower end.
Even then, their lower end car, this is cool stuff. I mean, technology is off the charts in these cars.
Yeah, it's really two sedans here that we're talking about. The P7 Smart Sports Sedan here, that would probably be in Sazi's camp. That's 16,776.
I'm more of a Lucid guy.
More Lucid?
I'm more of a Lucid guy. Okay, that's how I'm rolling. I'm rolling for the $200,000 plug-in electric cars.
I was going to say that's going to be about 75% more expensive.
Yes,
perhaps.
Yeah, I guess you're in the camp of the higher end consumers.
I'm not trying to pick up electric Honda here, people. I don't want no electric Honda.
I think that the Hyundai, is it the Ioniq?
Cool. It's kind of cool.
It's kind of a cool looking car.
I can see you in that, Julie. I think you would like that. I think I can. I have actually thought that. I've driven past it. I'm like, you know what? I could see Julie in that with a pair of 7-Eleven Crocs on.
Yes.
Definitely not the latter.
With all the gibbets. All the gibbets happening.
Yeah,
I'm more of a Mercedes EQ person myself. But.
Of course you are. Yeah, I think
that high in life.
I think all of us are that.